Happy Thursday. Wemby had a triple double in 21 minutes, but zero freaking blocks. That kind of night. Let's talk some basketball. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back in to another episode for Just a Bet Outside. I am your host, Steven, and I am also very freaking frustrated. I am 1-3 yesterday. Man, now is the time to fade me. It really is. During this cold stretch, and I know the comments are going to come in. It's been a struggle trying to get some winners out there in the NBA, but I'm always going to be transparent with you. I'm always going to grind. And just so you know, I put hours and hours and hours of work into this, and I am harder on myself than anybody else can be. So I am dedicated to turning this sucker around. I do appreciate all the support and everything and all the positivity. But man, NBA is just absolutely crazy right now. So we just got to try to avoid the landmines. That's for sure. And unders may be the way to go for a little while. The only win we had yesterday was an under with Scotty Barnes, but we will go over that. So I think it's time to bring up the vibe a little bit, and we need three dad jokes, and then we got to go get some winners. So here we go. First one. Did you hear about our camping trip? It was intense. Okay, next one. Why did the Scarecrow win an award? Because he was outstanding in his field. That's very good. That's a good one. All right, last one. How do you make holy water? You boil the hell out of it. All right, that's all I got for you. Those are the three dad jokes. Pass them on. It's always good to brighten someone's day with a little laughter. But in this video, we're going to recap yesterday, and then we have a new sponsor. That's right. We're going to talk to you about a great promotion we have, and it's all thanks to you guys that we could even get sponsors and partnerships. As you guys know, we don't have a ton of partnerships and everything because we don't like to just give you guys everything out there. We want to give you guys quality and people that we match with and agree with and all that. So we'll talk about that in a second. It's power forward day. Defenses versus the power forward position, giving up the most points, the most rebounds, and the most assists to that position. And then we'll give you the best bets, and we'll wrap it all up with the bets recap. Hit that like button, leave a comment below, and hit subscribe as we get closer to 20,000 subscribers. Again, thank you for all the support. I know there will be some negativity out there, and it's been tough on everyone, not just me, but let's keep grinding. So let's start out with the recap. All right, I guess I got to be transparent with you guys like I usually am, but I do not freaking want to. Let's go. Wimby over 2.5 blocks. I don't understand, guys. I have no words for it. I'm not, it's blocks, so I can't explain what happened. All I can tell you is he played 21 minutes and got a triple double and zero blocks for the second time in his entire career. I know it's only this year, but that's what it is. When you're on a cold streak, that's what happens. Tyler Hero of the Heat. When you take a guy to get over 23.5 points, you want him to take 21 shots. Well, he did. He only made 7 of them, unfortunately, and scored 17. That was freaking brutal. And Kyle Kuzma of the Wizards. He had 19 PRAs at halftime, well on his way, getting close to 40 PRAs, and then he shats himself in the second half. I think he scored 4 points total, only like 7 PRAs in the entire second half. I just that sucks. It's a bad read, I guess, by me. Pacers are doing well. I mean, Kuzma just I don't know what happened in the second half, but he had a ton of rebounds. He's on pace for like 15, and then he slowed down. But the last one was a winner, and I'm going to tell you about this one. Even though we won, I am frustrated. This is another part of the NBA that frustrates me. Scotty Barnes under 7.5 rebounds. I took this, and I absolutely loved it. Like one of my favorite bets of the year because he only had 7.5 rebound chances per game since the new guys came over. And then 2 hours before game time, they say, oh, by the way, Siakam is questionable. And then 45 minutes before game time, oh, by the way, he's out. And Scotty Barnes is now going to play power forward. And he got 7 rebounds. It was still close. But if he was shooting guard, Siakam was in and all that, I am pretty confident he would have got like 4 or 5, maybe 6 rebounds. So either way, it was still a winner. But man, that was stressful. We were stressing in the Discord all the way to the end of that game. That's for sure. But anyways, 1-3 day. We keep grinding, guys. Somehow we're up about almost 5 units on the year, which isn't great, but it feels like we're down 100. That's really what it feels like. So I'm going to keep grinding, and we're going to get through this. So let's get into it, and it starts with the power forwards. All right, those are the defenses on the left, giving up the most points to the power forward position. There's only 5 games today, so not a ton of matchups. But over there on the left side, of course, the Pacers, and that didn't help. The Pacers are playing better. I know I've had comments about the Pacers are playing 2 bigs and didn't have Obi Toppin in the lineup. They are playing better defense, that is for sure. Their games are flying under. They're playing better. But it's still in the last 15 days they've still given up the most points to the power forward position, followed by Wizards, Knicks, so on and so on. Only matchup we have for today is the Mavericks playing the New York Knickerbockers, and Julius Randle averaging almost 30 points per game, taking on the Knicks, who are allowing 26.39 points per game. But other than that, Giannis, Tatum, Boncaro, we caught his one under, luckily, 2 days ago. But he's averaging 30.3 points per game, and then you go so on all the way down the list. Kyle Kuzma can go fly a kite. And then Karl Anthony Towns down there at 21.1. So that's the points to the power forward. Let's go check out the rebounds now. And we got 2 arrows on this one. But the Mavericks giving up the most at 12.41. And look at that arrow right over to Julius Randle again. So he's got a good matchup for points and rebounds. Check out that line and see what you guys want to do. But 8.6 rebounds per game, Julius Randle. And then we got the Bucks down there giving up the 9th most rebounds. They are playing the Celtics and Jason Tatum. And other than that, we still got Giannis, Jalen Johnson up there, who let me down a few days ago as well. But he's averaging 11.3 rebounds in the games I don't bet on him, so that's nice. And then Jabari Smith of the Rockets 10.0, so on and so on. And then let's go check out the assists with the power forward position. We got 2 matchups. Blazers giving up the most assists to the power forward position, and Jalen Williams, who just had a hell of a game yesterday for the Thunder. He is averaging 6.9 assists per game in the last 15 days. And then the Lakers are taking on the Suns. Now, I know I have Kevin Durant there and LeBron on the right side. They've been playing a lot of point guard for their team and all these different positions, passing the ball more. So you guys take this for what you want. They're usually listed at power forward every single game, but lately they've been playing some point guard. So if you want to check that, obviously the point guard video is on Monday as well. But yeah, so that's what we got for assists. Take a screenshot. Hopefully that helps you get some winners. Now, before we get into our best bets, let's check out that new promotion with BetMGM. All right, there it is, the new deal for BetMGM, and this is limited time only, probably only during the NFL playoffs and maybe not even that long, so jump on it. It's for new users only. You bet $5 and you get $158 in bonus bets instantly. That's right. If you just want to sign up, put $5 in your account and just bet it on a parlay, you know you're guaranteed the $158 in bonus bets at least, and maybe you hit on that parlay too. You got to click on the link below in the description to get this great deal. And this is all thanks to our partner, OddsShopper, for this deal with BetMGM. So go sign up. Like I said, the link is below. 21 years or older to gamble. If you have a gambling problem, call or text 1-800-GAMBLER. All right, back to the bets. All right, this first bet takes us out to Paris, France. That's right. We got the Cavaliers and the Brooklyn Nets. Cavs -3, total 225 points. That's right. This game is being played in Paris. What better teams to send than the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Brooklyn Nets? But we need some action in this game. It's a day game finally. The big reason I miss baseball is because there was day games quite a bit throughout the week, and NBA you just don't get that. So this is going to be at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. my time. But Nets against the spread, 19-7-1 ATS. They are 0-0 ATS in France. Cavs 17-17-2 against the spread, and they are also 0-0 in France. Total Nets 19-7-1 to the over. Cavs 18-17-1 to the over. I'm going to get right into the best bets. It is an under. Give me a player prop. It is Spencer Dinwiddie under 10.5 rebounds plus assists. His minutes just seem to be dipping lately, let's be honest, because Dennis Smith is now actually playing a little bit better than him. So, last 4 games, the minutes Dinwiddie has played 21, 28, which was an overtime game, 33, and 27. He's averaging about 31 and a half minutes on the season. And so, as you can see, that's going down a little bit. In the game, he played 21 minutes. He had 0 points, 0 rebounds, and 5 assists. He's just not playing that well, let's be honest with you. And if you're a Nets fan, you know what I'm talking about. Dennis Smith has been playing pretty well, but he's been under this 10.5 line in 5 straight games pretty easily, too. 8, 7, 6, 5, and 8. And Dennis Smith, the last 2 games, in 29 minutes, he got 12 rebounds plus assists. In 24 minutes only, he got 19 rebounds plus assists. So obviously, they're getting more production out of him. And Dennis Smith's only averaging 19.4 minutes per game, and now his minutes are 29, 24, starting to be in the mid 20s. So this is crazy, though. In the last 5 games, when these minutes started changing and everything, let's just talk about rebound chances first. Dinwiddie has 4.8 per game compared to Dennis Smith at 7.8. But remember the 4.8 per game. So potential assists, Dinwiddie 11.1. Dennis Smith is not a much of an assist guy. He's averaging 6.6 assists. But If you assume you take the 4.8 rebound chances for Dinwiddie, the 11.1 potential assists, I mean, you just assume you take about half of the assists because that's about what the conversion rate is, which sounds about right. Because for the last 5 games, Dinwiddie has gotten exactly 5 assists, so it's right in that 5 to 6 assist range when you have 11 potential. So if you take 5 there and you say he's going to get maybe 2 rebounds, maybe at the most 3. I mean, we're talking 7 to 8 rebounds plus assists. This 10.5 line is way too low or way too high. I love the under here. Like I said, he hasn't even touched it. He hasn't even gotten 9 in the last 5 games. So with his minutes going down, and his chances on assists, potential assists, and rebound chances are just not high enough for him to get 11. Obviously, anything could happen. Every pass he makes, a teammate could make it. But you know what? I'm going to take my chances here at Dinwiddie under 10.5 rebounds plus assists as my first best bet. All right, this next bet is a player prop parlay, and I don't usually do this, but it's a player from the same game that I just talked about. But give me Jared Allen and Isaiah Hartenstein, 10 plus rebounds each, minus 111 on DraftKings. So we got some more action in that early game. So Jared Allen, 10 plus rebounds. Let's talk about him first. He's an absolute monster. And honestly, guys, you could take his over rebounds plus assists as well, and that's a pretty good bet on its own. He's been passing the ball. He has a lot of more potential assists lately. Offense is just going through him a little bit more. So if you want to just look at that and maybe do some research, see if you like that. But I was kind of close to pulling the trigger on just that. But anyways, Jared Allen, 10 plus assists. Um, he has 11 plus rebounds in 7 straight games. Okay. He has 22 rebound chances per game in the last 7 games. That is the third most in the NBA. The guy is an absolute monster, always around the ball. I only need 10 of those 22 to turn into rebounds. That's it. Obviously, this is an alt line. It's sitting around 12 right now. But he's facing the Nets, middle of the pack, nothing special, nothing terrible, and giving up rebounds to the center position. This is a guy who just had a game recently who with 23 rebounds versus the Dallas freaking Mavericks. I'm still mad at them. But anyways, I expect him to get 12 plus here, but all I need is 10. So now let's move over to Isaiah Hartenstein of the New York Knickerbockers. So this guy's quietly become a great rebounder for the Knicks. He really has, stepping up for Mitchell Robinson, who's been out, which seems like forever now. But Hartenstein averaging 20.2 rebound chances per game in the last 5 games. That is the seventh most in the NBA. You may not know about this guy, but he's getting a ton of rebounds. He has 14 plus rebounds in 3 of his last 5, so he can have some big rebounding games. And speaking of the Mavericks, you know that team that gave up 23 rebounds to Jared Allen I just talked about. He now faces them, giving up the fifth most rebounds to the center position at 15.61. All I need is 10 from this guy. That's all I need. He's playing big minutes right now. He's played 35 plus minutes in 4 of his last 5 games. So these two monsters on the glass, they are good or great matchups. They're both playing huge minutes and they're both getting a ton of rebound chances, top 7 in the NBA lately. I love this one. I'm taking an alt line. Give me Hartenstein 10 plus rebounds, Jared Allen 10 plus rebounds at minus 111 as my second best bet. And now let's check out the bets recap. All right, we got Spencer Dinwiddie under 10.5 rebounds plus assists at minus 130 on BetMGM. And then Jared Allen, Isaiah Hartenstein, 10 plus rebounds each at minus 111 on DraftKings. Any added plays will be in the pinned comments below, as well as some leans to try to help you guys out. We are freaking due for a good day. Just stay positive. Let's talk this into existence. I want a little mini sweep. Also, just a reminder, I posted my golf bets on Discord and on X. I do it every Wednesday morning, Wednesday afternoon for this golf tournament, the Sony Open coming up this weekend, hoping to start our weekly golf videos very soon. So thank you guys for all the support. I really appreciate it. Hope everyone has a great Thursday, and we'll talk to you soon.